Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, this is Eve, Eve's Creations Paint Party. How you doing? Hope everybody's good this evening. It's Friday night. Oh, yeah, ready to party. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you all found me. Tonight is Winter Peach. Growing a landscape patches, that's what I'm doing. So, hello, hello, say hello. If you're painting with me, say where you're from. I'll try to get you all down on my cliff notes for when I do roll call. Let's say hi to the Butters. Butters in the house. Oh, yeah. Hi, Butters. How you doing? You gonna be a good boy? Yeah? Okay. So, we just have to say hi to Mr. Butters because somewhere in the middle of all this, he's probably going to chime in. That's what happens. But we'll give him a treat just because he's a good boy right now. All right? Where'd you go, Butters? Here you go, buddy. There you go, hon. So hello, hello, hello. If you're painting with me, say hello. How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're all ready to paint. We're going to have a lot of fun. And we'll get this thing started as soon as everybody logs on, okay? So here is the picture for this evening. I cannot show you both at once. So if you need to, take a screenshot for yourself. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Bansiri. I hope I said that right, Bansiri. I am a really bad name botcher. I botch names like crazy. Hey, hey, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. How you doing, love? Welcome back. Welcome back, sweetie. Yep, Butters is here. That's right, you got a few minutes to throw your stuff together. Hey, okay, I'm going to mess this one up. Lisa, Lies, I don't know, but you're from Canada. Hi. Oh, I got that right, Bansiri? Oh, my goodness. Wow. It's going to be a good night if I got your name right. Hi, Isabel. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Good to see you all. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 everybody. So this is our painting. If you need to reference it, take a screenshot or something because I can't show you both at once, all right? That just doesn't happen. And let me maneuver my stuff. Maneuver. That is a fun word to say. Maneuver. Let me try to maneuver my camera so you can get the whole canvas here. One way or another. One way or another. There we go. Winter Peach in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Hello, 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 everybody. So we're going to wait for more people to log on. The weapons this evening are Big Boy. Big Boy. He is my 1-inch flat brush. We call him Big Boy because he's the biggest. And we love him. He does so much for us. I have a medium-sized fluffy brush. It's a stiff bristled brush. Bristles go in every direction. Make them nice and fluffy. We're going to be using that tonight. Hey, hey, Linda. Hi, sweetie. See, you found me. We have Tiny. Tiny's for our details. He's just a small round brush. And we have Mini-Me. Mini-Me looks just like Big Boy, except he's smaller. He fills in all our small spaces for us, so we don't kill Tiny. All right, so those are your weapons this evening. Hi, hi, Linda. I hope Jenny finds us. I see you did. Hello, hello. Okay, so what do we do with our brushes? We put them in water. So you are going to leave your brushes in the water unless we're using them. Obviously, they can't be in the water and being used at the same time. When I instruct you to clean your brush, catch that key thing. When I instruct you to clean your brush, you're going to simply swirl it in your cup. The more you swirl, the cleaner it gets. You're going to tap it, swirl, tap, and dab on your paper towel. You want to dab in the direction of your bristles so your brush stays nice and flat and clean for you. Okay, it is the same paint every single party. I use the same paint. If you have extra colors, great. If you don't, that's fine too. So it's going to be black and white and our 3 primaries, blue, red, yellow. Because we can make any color in the rainbow with those 3 colors. It's amazing. Gotta love nature. So I'm going to pour my paint, log on, say hello. I'll wait for more people to find me, and we'll get this party started. What? Yes, winter peach. I figured I'd throw a landscape at you guys. We haven't done a landscape in a while, so why not, right? Why not? Why not? Give yourself some extra yellow, extra red, and some extra white. Because that is the gist of this painting. That is the gist of this painting. That's how we're going to make peach, right? So I have white, yellow, red, black, white again, because I'm getting myself extra, and blue. All right, so you give me a thumbs up. You give me a hello. You're running around like a chicken, Ashley. That's all right. Calm down. Breathe. I'll wait for you. Get your stuffs together. It's all good. Pour yourself a drink. I've got my cup of joe. That's what I do. I am a coffee or soda person. That is what I do. So don't be running around like a chicken. You might lose your head, but bump. I know, I'm a bit corny sometimes. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. So this is a 16 by 20 canvas that I work on. We're holding it straight up and down tonight. If you are working on something smaller, just adjust accordingly. I do my measurements like 1 hand down, couple hands over. If you're working on something smaller, you just want to do a couple of fingers, something along that aspect. So just make sure you're in the general spot of the canvas that I'm in, and you will be fine. And as long as you have something close to what I have, you're going to do amazing. All of you are so amazing. You all paint so well. I see all of your paintings on the different sites. So exciting. So can't wait to get started. Waiting for a few key people that I know log on. I don't think I'm early, but that's okay. We'll give it a few more minutes. I'm trying to put together a non-copyright song list for these paint parties, because if I play copyrighted music, Facebook shuts me down, even if I disclaimer that I don't own the rights. But anyway, been working on it, so hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you're getting all your stuffs together. And in a minute, after some more people log on, because there's a few key people I know that are going to show up, I'll have you thumbs up me, tell me you're all ready to go, and we will get started. So, hello. Happy Friday. Friday night. You are so welcome, Ashley. She's got it. She's got it together, women. She's got it together. We are good. So far, I have Bansari, which I said her name correct. I am so happy about that. Rachel in the house. Ashley. What? She's good to go. We have Lisa, so bad, sorry, from Canada. She's hanging out. And Isabel and Linda's in the house. Linda, did Jen find it? Did she find it, Linda? Jenny, are you out there, girl? Did you find it? Hi, Janet. You are here and ready. She's all ready. You're ready. Janet is ready to go. Good stuff, Janet. Good looks, Janet. Good looks. All right. Debbie, it's your first time here, first time painting. First time here. Welcome to the family. First time painting. You're going to have a blast. Hey, Terry. How you doing, sweetheart? Another Canadian in the house. We have Terry. Oh, yeah. Hi, Magna. Mom's painting with me tonight. We need to get everything set now. No canvas or paint yet. Gotta get them. All right, Magna. Oh, Priya and Magna painting tonight. So, those of you who are first time joining me, Magna is my little expert. All of my videos are, of course, kid-friendly. So, please be conscious of your commenting. And so, she's my go-to expert. So, if you have a question, she's got the answer for you. She's going to take my job. That's what she's going to do. So, hello, Magna. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Priya. Priya's painting tonight. Oh, yeah. What? What? Anybody have anybody painting with them? Is everybody hanging out together, doing this, making some memories? Making some memories? Let's go, girls. Janet's ready. Janet's ready and waiting. That's right. Magna Patrol on the roll. Hey, Jade. Hey, Jade. Ray and Jay. Oh, I like that. Ray and Jay. We have Ray and Jay in the house. Oh, yeah. That sounds like a really good sitcom. Anshi Bansari. Is that Anshi? Did I say that right? Anshi. Anshi, I hope I'm saying that right. Hi, beautiful. How you doing? You're going to totally paint better than your mom. It always happens. Ray and Jay, we need to make a sitcom with you guys. First time painting. All right, Debbie, you're in the right place. We're all family here. Oh, thank God I said that right. Good stuff. Good looks, Bonsari. Debbie, you're going to have a great time. We're all family here. We all love each other, and we all just have fun. So you will be all set. You will be all set. All right, so everybody, I'm going to get my canvas ready. Take your screenshot if you didn't already. I know my camera's wiggling. I'm trying to find the perfect spot so you can see everything I'm doing on the whole canvas. I think I've got it. Oh, she can't leave any comments? I don't know why that is. I'm not sure why she can't comment. But as long as she can hear me and see me, that's a cool thing. That's a good thing. There. I think I found the perfect spot. Let me know if you guys can't see anything, okay? And we will get started. Hi, Jenny. It's all right if you can't comment. That's okay. We know you're out there. We'll send you love. Now I'm completely screwing everything up. Hold on, guys. Enjoy the bottom of my cabinet right now. I am so not tech savvy. It's terrible. It's awful how non-tech savvy I am. And for a mathematics major, you would think I would have this stuff down. There we go. All right, I am going to stop being OCD about this. Ray and Jay, come to town. All right. There you go, Ashley. That's good advice. That is good advice. So, this is not my pot. I get you now. I was going to say, this isn't the first time I'm painting Ray and Jay, but you meant the sitcom, the pilot of the sitcom. I got you. Sometimes I'm a little slough. It's all right. I'll get it. All right, I'm going to go get my clean canvas. Ta-da! Nice and clean. Right to go. Right to go here. That's some good advice, Ashley. Good looks, good looks. That's why I say we're all family here, because we all help each other out. We all help each other out. That's what we do. That's what family does. That's what family does. We all help each other out. Especially during this time. We all need a little help. I mean, I've needed a little help for my whole life, but that's okay. Yes, Jay. I am a math major. Ray, you're a professor. I was trying to get certified in New Jersey, one of the hardest things to do. So, yes, I am. I have both sides of the brain working here. Talk about being dichotomous and a little screwy. That is me. You got to let us know what college, Ray. Got to let us know what college. All right, thumbs up me, heart me, hit me when you're ready to go so we can get started. We're going to be starting with Big Boy. So you want to swirl, tap, dab that brush. When you dab him, you want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. If they are too wet, you're going to wind up messing your paint all up. So make sure they're wet and not dripping. Thumbs up me, heart me. You guys ready to go? I know Janet's ready. She's been ready for like 10 minutes already. I was wondering where Hannah is and Tammy and everybody else that's members of the fam, but I guess they will log on when they get there. There's the thumbs up. I see you. I see you. Shumala's ready. Bansari's ready. Shumala, I'm going to completely botch your name. I'm sorry. I hope I got that close to being right. Bansari's ready. All right. Thumbs ups, hearts, all that good stuff. Nice. Good to go. Good to go. Ashley's ready. What? You got ready fast, girl. You got ready fast. Good job. Good job. All right, swirl, tap, dab that Big Boy. And we're going to be making peach. Peach is a beautiful color, and it's so easy to do. And you're going to get all sorts of variations of this color, and it's awesome. So, to make peach, simply, it is yellow, it is red, and it is white. So you're going to put all those on your brush and let the canvas mix it for you. See that? Beautiful. Ooh, ah. I know you and your mom can catch up, Magna, so it's all good. Look at that. Pretty. Okay, and you're very simply just going to go across your canvas and look at how beautiful that is. This is one of my favorite color combinations. Blue. Hello. No blue. Red, yellow, and white. Red, yellow, and white. And you're going to go completely across your canvas till about the halfway mark. Halfway, okay? Halfway. That's where you want to go to. Right? So, if you are painting and you're getting that, grab more paint. If you are painting and you're getting those, which are annoying little brush strokes, go from one end to the other. Smooth them right out. Smooth them right out. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. And don't worry about your line right here. We're going to completely cover it, so you don't have to worry about that. So you just mix this red, yellow, and white together, and it makes the most amazing peach color. And you can have yours as dark or as light as you want it. It's your painting. It's your world. That's one of my favorite things, how we have everybody kind of painting the same thing and they all come out different, because all of you have a part inside your soul that allows you to create. And all of you are going to take your own spin on this and start doing your own thing once you get a little more confident, and I absolutely love it. You know, and everyone's like, oh, I can't draw, I can't do this. You don't have to worry about any of that. Don't worry about any of that. I love when people come up to me and they're like, well, I can't even draw a stick figure. And I say to them, you know what I say to them? I say, well, that's great, because there's no stick figures in the painting. So we're good. We are good to go. So this is red, yellow, and white. If it's looking a little too dark, add more yellow and white. If it's looking a little too light, add more red. It is up to you. It is your color. It is your sky. Very simply, just go back and forth. If you like the separation of colors, you're going to stick and move. Stick and move, which means paint it on and keep moving. And see how all the colors are separated? If you like it soft and more blended, you just keep paint going over it with your brush, and all of that will blend together just like that and soften out. So, it is your choice again. So, That is what we're doing. That is what we're doing, and it's the most beautiful. I love this color combination. We did this, I did this in a painting during the summer, and we had, this is the sky and a beach, and there's birds in the sky making a heart. It was amazing. It was amazing. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Okay, so that is what we're going to start with. And when you're done with that, you can skip about a hand, you know, like, go, let's do it for this way. Go about a hand and a little bit more up from the bottom of your painting, right about there. And you can fill all that in with peach too, okay? All right, and you can fill all this in with peach too. How you doing, Magna? How you doing, Priya? You guys all right? You guys all right? Huh? You guys good to go? Linda, I hope your friend Jen is good to go. I hope everybody is good to go. If you have any questions or need me to repeat anything, just ask. I am here for you. This is your party, your painting. I'm just helping you all out. That's all I'm doing. All right. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So if there's anything you need to see or hear repeated, just let me know. Just let me know. I'll repeat it for you. I don't mind. We all need a little reminding every once in a while. Remember, I'm the artist with the CRS. I can't remember. You know what's it's. We talked about that last party. We talked about that with the how-to. So I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I do a how-to Tuesdays now. Yes, I started last week. So it's where we practice and I show you concepts. Last week was clouds. This Tuesday coming up is going to be, what's it going to be? I think it's trees. Trees? Maybe. And one is going to be water. We have all sorts of things coming up. All sorts of goodies for you. And we just practice stuff. That's what we do. Because everybody needs a little practice every once in a while. Because, you know, you'll paint a painting and you'll be like, oh, I don't like my trees. Oh, I don't like my water. Oh. So, I'm going to show you how to fix all those things for yourself. When you're done with that, you want to put Big Boy in the water. And I'll give you guys a minute or two to catch up. Mustard. Alright. So, not too difficult, right? Angie and Bansari, Rachel, Ashley, Lise. We have Ray and Jay, Terry, all from Canada, Isabel, Linda, Janet, Debbie, Magna and Priya, and Shumalia, all in the house. That's right. That's what we're cooking with so far. I know there's a few more of you out there creeping, being little creepers. I see you. I see your little bubbles. They're all on the top of my screen. You're all little creepers. That's what I gotta say. That's all I'm saying. Creepers. That's okay, though. If you're on the shy side, it's all good. We love you anyway. We love you anyway. I think this is the prettiest of color combinations. I really do. Dawn's creeping. Hi, Dawn. I knew you were out there. Hi, sweetheart. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're awesome. You're amazing, Dawn. Way to be a good creeper. Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're going to swirl tap that Big Boy. We're going to get all that peach and yellow out, all right? Make sure you get all the yellow out because we're going to switch to blue. We're going to switch to blue. So You don't want any yellow in your brush because yellow and blue make green, and we don't want any green. So make sure your brush is nice and clean. The more you swirl it, cleaner it gets. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, the more you swirl it, cleaner it gets. See that? Nice and clean. Okay, so now what I want you to grab some white. Notice I have two different whites. I'm going to have the white that's working with my red and yellows, and I'm going to have the white that's going to be working with my blues, okay? So grab some white and grab some blue. And you want this a little on the lighter side, so obviously that's too dark. Grab some more. I said that's too dark, so what do? I put my brush into the blue. White and blue, guys, white and blue. And you're going to fill in that strip in the center. All right, white and blue. White and blue. And like I said, don't worry about that line, because we're going to cover right over that. We're going to cover right over that. Just like this. Cover right over it. Just cut right across. And if you didn't make your space big enough, make it bigger now, because that peach on top should be dry by now anyway. And we're just going back and forth. Back and forth. That's all we're doing. If you want to paint your sides, go right ahead. Go right ahead and paint those sides. Some people like to paint the sides of the canvas, the edge, to finish off the canvas for when you hang up your masterpiece. Your masterpiece you got going on there. Because Debbie, this is Debbie's first time painting, so send her the love. Send her the love. She's being brave. And she's going to do an excellent job. I know it. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Isn't that the saying? Feel it in my bones. So again, we're just going back and forth. Blue and white. Blue and white. And I set myself up to have a white on my palette that is working with my reds and yellows. And I have a white on my palette that's going to be working with my blues, my darker colors. Make life easier for myself. And when you pull your colors from your palette, pull from the sides. Pull from the sides. Okay, pull from the sides of your paint. This way you don't waste your whole pile of paint. Alright, so if you pull from the side, see how I pull from the side? Don't kerplunk in the center. We don't want any kerplunkers. No kerplunkers in the house. No kerplunkers. Okay, so you don't want to go too far down to the bottom with your blue, because this is going to be our lake. Alright, that's going to be our lake, so we don't want to go too far down to the bottom, okay? Make sure you leave enough room to have that lake in there. So make sure you leave enough space, okay? You don't want to go too far down. So Ray and Jay, where are you a professor at? What university? And what subject do you teach? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm curious about. Where are you a professor and what subject do you teach? That's what I want to know. 'Cause that's interesting. It's interesting to me anyway. It's interesting to me. I don't know if anybody else on here wants to know about it, but I do. I do. I'm just painting my sides while I'm waiting for y'all. Now I'm from like down south. I'm waiting for y'all to catch up. Ketchup, mustard. Ketchup, mustard. Alright, so the next thing I want you to do is to get out, we're going to use a fluffy brush, alright? So it's just some beat up old bristly brush. Got stiff little bristles, it's beat up, the bristles are going in every direction. That's what I want you to get ready next, okay? Because that's what we're going to use next. Alright? That's what we're going to use next. Now that we have our beautiful sky and our land in here to work with, and we know where things are going, that's what we're going to work with next. Nice, nice. I love it. I love it. I know what all of that stuff is. And algebra is my favorite. You can keep your calculus, though. You can keep the calculus. I wasn't too much of a fan with finding differentiation and all that. I think that's what's called. No, derivatives. I wasn't too happy with trying to find derivatives. And every time I did piecemeal calculus, I always wound up going in circles. Story of my life. Alright, so we're going to grab Fluffy. Right? Swirl tap dab Fluffy. Mash them. You can mash them on your paper towel. Get them nice and fluffed out. Just like that. Just like that. And we're going to turn around and we're going to go right into our blue. And you want to mix a little bit of white. So I'm just going to smush it right here where my white was. Just a little bit. We want this to stay on the darker. And see how that's nice in my bristles? Right? Just on the tip of the brushes, ladies and gentlemen. Just the tip of your brushes. Okay, and what I want you to do is right here where your land and sky connect, I want you to just dab in these colors. Just dab them in. And you want to go up and you want to go down. Up and down. Up and down. Very random. You don't want it going straight across. So you're going to go a little into where your blue is and up into where your peach is. And you want this a little on the darker side. So just a little bit of blue. I mean, I'm switching all that around. Don't listen to a word I'm saying. More blue than white is what's trying to come out of my mouth. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. So you want to go up and down. And you don't want to cover, like if you guys look. See how I have some peach coming through? You want to leave that. You want to leave some peach coming through. Alright? So don't get so happy where you hide all those colors coming in from the background. And very, very light dabs. Very light dabs. And you're just going to go straight across. And you want to leave some peach coming through. See that? See that? So, very easy. Not hard at all. And you just want to make sure your top has different things popping up. You don't want to go straight across. Because these are trees. These trees are so far in the background we can hardly see what they're doing. We just know they're there. That's all. We just know they're there. They're hanging out. They're having their own little party. I remember taking theory in college and I had to write a paper on why 1 + 1 = 2. And honestly, I really just wanted to write because it does and let it go. But I had to delve into all the principles behind real numbers and all that stuff. But I'm getting really technical, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Ray probably is the only one that understands what I'm talking about. And it's been so long since I did it that I probably don't know what I'm talking about anymore either. So, Like I said, this is fun to do, but don't get too nutty. And make sure you leave some spots with that peach coming through. Like those trees are really high, really tall trees. See that? See that? Nice and easy. Easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's what it is. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There you go. There you go. And when you're done with that, I just want you to take your brush and I want you to get all the excess paint out of it. So just mush it into your paper towel. Why is that? He doesn't like you bragging? Or is he getting aggravated at the painting? Alright, so I want you to just take all the excess paint out of your fluffy, okay? So I don't want any globs in him, but you can keep the blue in there. And I want you to grab just your white. Just your white. Smash it into your brush a little bit. Okay? Just on the tip. And very lightly. How do I want you to do it? Very, very lightly. Lightly. Look, nice and loose. My hand's back here. Nice soft touch. Hardly touching the brush. Nice and soft. I want you to just sweep. And look, I'm not grabbing much paint at all. I did one dip. And I went pretty much halfway across my canvas. So very little paint. Work it into your brush. And very softly. I want you to go across, creating the look of fluffy fallen snow. Okay, very softly, softly, softly. How do I want them to paint it, Magna? Magna, how do I want everybody to paint this? You tell them. Hi, Lisa. I hope you're feeling better, hon. I know you said you had a headache. I know you said you had a headache. Hi, love. How you doing? Where'd my Magna roll go? How do I want everybody to paint this, Magna? Very little paint. And softly. There she is. There's my girl. There's my girl. Because you don't want... Oh, good. Good. See? See, nice and soft. You're not covering up that blue you just did. You're just putting soft sweeps. That's a word for you. Sweeps of white across. Just little sweeps of white. Say that 5 times fast. White sweeps. White sweeps. White sweeps. White sweeps. I'm starting to sound like I thought I saw a putty cat. White sweeps. And if you got where there's a glob of white, you can just push it around. Just push it around. You can rub a little bit and just push that around. If you got like a glob of white that happened. It's all good. It's all good. And if you want to put like, if you want to make it look like there's like some little snow mounds or some hills in here, you can turn around and do a sweep like going like that, like putting a little bit of an arch to it if you want to. And then you just have to soften it. You soften it. But that's up to you. It's not necessary, and I just put that where my cabin's going, so it's probably going to get covered anyway. Probably going to get covered anyway. But if you want to do like a little hill, I'll show you, look. So if you want to do like a little hill, you just do a sweep a wipe up with an arch, like that. And then you just move that paint back and forth and spread it around. And smush that all around. And there, just like that, you made a snow mound. Just like that. But that's up to you. That's if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to. It's just something fun to try. Just something fun to try. Okay. If you happen to have a dry brush handy, like I have a big boy nice and dry right here. I have a big boy nice and dry. So if you happen to have a dry brush handy, you want to go back and forth over what you just did, and it'll totally soften it out. If you don't, that's fine too. If you do, great. Great. Just like that, people. Look at you. You made a sky, a forest, and a meadow of soft snow. Just like that. How amazing are you? Really. I am so stoked. You guys did that amazing. Yeah, you'll probably feel better tomorrow. Drink lots of water. You might just be dehydrated, Lisa. Okay, when you're done with that, I want you to grab Big Boy. So swirl, tap, dab your Big Boy. As I tilt the camera again, because my wire got all caught up to it. Let me move this back a little. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so excited you're all here painting with us tonight. So excited. My family's here. We've got new family members painting. We got little Anchi. Yeah, definitely drink more water, love. If you don't like water, try seltzer. That's what I drink all the time. I'm a seltzer snob, though. I get Perrier or Pellegrino. I went to school at Ocean County College for my associates. I got my bachelor's at Monmouth University, and then I did my master's online through Ashford University. So the bachelor's was mathematics, and the master's was education with mathematics specialization. So I sound really fancy, don't I? Sounds fancy. Yeah, so Ashford and Monmouth University was the bachelor's. All right, so we're going to take Big Boy, nice and clean. And I want you to come in, and we're working on this side. So we're going to put, this is what we're going to put in, okay? We're going to put in our peachy snow. And make sure it's peachy, not yellow. No yellow snow. No yellow snow. We don't want to have it look like Butters was there. All right, so make sure you have peach going on. Red and yellow and white. So you're going to grab lots of white. Lots of white. Red and yellow. Okay, extra, extra white. Oh, okay. Yeah, Ashford is, it's out in California or Ohio. They have a few universities around, but they're all out west. So you're going to come over here on this side. And you're very simply, see how that's too dark though? So I want to add more white to it. And you're very simply going to add your peach snow. A lot of white and the red and yellow. A lot of white and the red and yellow. And you want to make this edge be different lengths. Okay, so you want to go like maybe further in on top maybe, and then come across like this. But you want to make this not even, all different lengths. All different lengths. And just in this bottom corner. Just in this bottom corner. So, you didn't say why he was getting all hot under the collar. We got to hear about this. I'm writing the script for your show. Okay, and then what you want to do right up here is a little hill. So I'm just going to grab that white, lot of white, and I'm just going to put a little bump right there. Just a little bump. Just a little bump. Excuse me. And then in my original, I have a spot that has a hill right here. So I'm going to bring this out a little further. I'm going to bring that out a little further because there's a hill right there. So do a little bump. Don't go too far out because you're gonna lose your lake real fast, and we don't want you losing your lake. We don't want that. We don't want you losing the lake. Okay. So right here was a bump. Whoop, right there, and right here was a bump. Whoop, right there. Roll call time. It's roll call. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, we have Bonsari and her daughter Anchi. Sorry, Rachel, Ashley, Lee's from Canada, Tari's from Canada, Ray and Jay in the house, Isabel, Linda, Janet. Janet's ready, Freddy Spaghetti this whole time. Debbie, first time painter. We love you. You're going to do amazing. Megna and her mom, Priya, my fam, and Shamalia and Dawn the Creeper. How y'all doing? So I hope you're having fun so far. I hope you're finding this to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, because it is. And we're going to put in our cabin shape next. So I need you guys. Our cabin is actually not brown. It's a dark blue-gray color. So you're going to take that white, that messy white that had the blue in it, and grab some blue. Grab the tiniest amount of black with Big Boy. So you're going to swirl, tap, dab that Big Boy. You're going to swirl, tap, dab that Big Boy. And then you want to make yourself a dark blue color. Dark blue color. Blue-gray. Like a blue-gray. Again, don't listen to what's coming out of my mouth. Hello, Yenny. Hi, sweetie. There you are. Hi, Yenny. Welcome back, babe. So, blue, white, and black. So swirl, tap, dab your brush, and then you're going to put blue, white, and black together. Hello. Hi, Yenny. Hi, love. All right, so that's not dark enough, so I'm going to add more black. I'm going to add more black. Okay, so you want a dark slate gray color. If you want to make your cabin brown, you can make it brown. You can make it any color you want. If you want a red cabin, you can do that. But the one in my painting is actually a dark bluish gray. We're using Big Boy, the 1-inch flat. Isabel. Hi, Isabel. How you doing, sweetie? Welcome back. I just realized who you were. You said hello before. I just realized who you were. Oh my goodness, I need help. Alright, so once you have that, our cabin actually comes in right off the side of our painting. So you want to leave about a hand up from your water. So a hand up from your water. You make yourself a little mark on the side of your canvas there. 1 inch flat, baby doll, 1 inch flat. And then if you find your center, find your center, you're going to move a little bit over off center. So here's the center of the canvas. You want to come over here, okay? You want to come over there. Okay, so this is 1 hand up from my water. And I found my center. And I moved over a little bit. And you're very simply just going to make that into a rectangle. Make that into a rectangle and color it in. And make sure this is a nice dark color. Okay? Because this is going to be on the inside. And use the flat of that brush to square off your rectangle. Use the flat of that brush. Pull it nice and flat. And black. Black. Blue, white, and black. Blue, white, and black. Make yourself a slate color. Like a dark slate. Blue, white, and black. Okay, and then you're just going to make yourself a rectangle. That's all you're going to do. So this was a hand up. Here's my center. You want to go over from your center. You're going to go about a hand up from your first line. Put in your other line. And use that flat of that brush to just pull across. Get a free trial of YouTube Music Premium today. And make yourself a nice rectangle, just like that, okay? Once you have your rectangle, we're going to put the roof on it. So, you're going to angle in from this corner, okay? Okay? Okay. So, you just want to swoop and angle there. Just swoop and angle. And you're going to pull that out that way because there's a porch. There's a porch on our cabin. There's a porch on our cabin. Okay, so everybody see that line I did? Alright, just swoop and angle right on that corner. And you're going to pull it, come out a little bit. That sounds great, Shamalia. That sounds awesome. Why not? If you don't have black and you don't have brown, dark green works. Why not? All right, fill in that little triangle for yourself here. Add some blue to it. If you take that dark green and if you add some blue and some red to it, you'll probably get a nice darker color. All right, so you can try that too. Add some blue and some red to that, and you might get like a brownish tone. You might. You just might, Rabbit. Right? And now you're going to swoop across and color that in for yourself. And don't worry about your edge here or your edge here, because that's going to be covered with snow. That's going to be covered with snow, so we're not going to worry about our edges. We're not going to worry about our edges. Not in the least. And my roof's looking a little big. My roof's looking a little big, so I'm going to make my cabin a little bit bigger. That's all. Because my roof is looking like humongous right now, so I'm just going to make my cabin a little bigger. It's all good. All good. Okay, so what do we do so far? We made a rectangle that's about a hand big. We started off center, about a couple fingers in. Then we put our angle in. We made that into a triangle. We finished off the top and colored it all in. And just like that, people, you have yourself a cabin. This cabin, my cabin compared to the original is huge, isn't it? I went a little happy with my roof. My roof. Roof. Sounds like a dog. Roof. Alright, so you want to wipe off your brush, get the globs off of them. Okay? And you want to grab that same color, but add a little more white to it. So it's just a shade lighter. So you're doing that color, and just grab some white. So you're like a shade lighter of what you did. Alright. Alrighty. So, to do that, right here on the bottom of your cabin, you can just pull your flat brush all the way across. Just pull it all the way across, pull it nice and flat. And that wasn't light enough. And you're going to come out to line up with this. And just like that, there's your porch. Okay? So you want to make it, don't worry about this bottom, we're putting snow there. So you want to make it a shade lighter. You're just going to pull your brush across. Use the flat of that brush. Your personal guide to the world of hip hop. Get a free trial of YouTube Music Premium today. And then just put your line. You need to put your line first so you know how far to go. Put your line first. And I'm painting sideways, so mine was really crooked. Make yours straight. That's alright. This is a cabin in the woods. It could be a little crooked. Sorry about that. I had to poke my head in there. Straighten my cabin out. And bam. Bam, people. You made a cabin. Good job. So I'm going to grab more white using that lighter color now, that porch color. I have this post I put in. And then you could put in another one here, another one here, here. So I'm holding the brush straight up against the canvas. Straight up. I'm using a light touch, and I'm doing a simple pull downwards. Move your hand, not the brush. okay? So a little bit of paint, straight onto your canvas, pull. And then you can just brush your brush across, and you can get rid of all those overlap pieces. Okay? So straight up against the canvas, you start at the bottom of your roof, and you just pull straight down, okay? That's how you're gonna, and if they're not straight, who cares? It's an old cabin in the middle of the woods. What difference does it make? Right? Right. That's what I say. That's what I say. Just make sure you're having fun with this, okay? If I'm going too fast, let me know. If you guys are all good, let me know. Let me know what's up. And when you're done with that, you just want to add your little chimney. There it is. There's our chimney. Okay, so if I went a little too quick, if you need something repeated, let me know. If you're good, then you're good. Okay, and I just put a line to clean up where I wound up going over on my porch posts. All right, so put your brush in the water when you're done. Give me thumbs ups and hearts, and let me know you're good. Let me know if you need anything repeated. Let me know when you're ready for me to move on. I don't want to move too fast. This is your party, guys. So Bonseri and Auntie, I can't wait to see your cabin. I think it's going to be awesome. And Rachel and Ashley and Lise, Carrie, Ray and Jay. I hope Jay's not hot under the collar anymore. Oh, wait, that was Ray. Oh, my goodness. I definitely can't hang out with you two. I'll be screwing you up the whole time. Oh, Ray and Jay. Isabel, Linda, Janet. Magna, how you doing, love? How's Bree doing? How's your mom doing, Magna? How's she doing? Shamalia, Dawn, Yenny's here. Lisa chimed in. You guys are all focused right now. You're all concentrating. That's what's going on. You're all like super, super focused right now. Drawing your cabin in. Nobody's talking to me. Okay, Isabel, I'll show you. All right, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that your brush is nice and flat. No globs on it. Just globs on the brush. There's going to be globs on your painting. And then you want to grab the thinnest amount of paint. So when you grab your paint, you want to wipe it off on the side of your palette. Grab the thinnest amount of paint possible. See, it looks like there's hardly any paint on my brush. So as long as this is nice and thin, you're going to get your lines nice and thin. You'll hold your brush right here so you don't wind up putting too much pressure. The closer to the head you hold your brush, the thicker your lines are going to be. You have to hold your brush back here. Give up that control. You put it straight onto the canvas. Straight on. Perpendicular. And you simply pull. Faster you go, straighter it's going to be. Straighter it's going to be. And if you can't master that with the big brush right now, just use a smaller brush. It's okay. So that's how you do that. When I do my How To Tuesday on trees, it's all about doing that with your brush. It's all about doing that with your brush. So it's not necessarily like just putting the paint on. Like there's a lot of factors. How much paint? What's your brush look like? Where's your hands? All things like that. So like I said, it's an old cabin. If it's a little rickety, it's okay. We don't care. Alright, once you're done with that, don't forget your chimney, guys. If you're adding a chimney, don't forget. Once you're done with that, I want you to take out your fluffy. Fluffy in the house. Are you guys good? Or do I need to stop? If I'm going too fast, just be like, stop, Eve, stop. You're welcome, Isabel. No worries. So I'm going to take my fluffy. Remember when we did our trees? That's what we're going to play with now. So there's my fluffy. There's my fluffy in the house. All right, so with your fluffy, you want to grab some clean white and the tiniest amount of blue. See that? Mash, mash, mash. So you get a light, 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 light bluish color. And you're going to come back to your trees back here. Very lightly and not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. You just want to dab in some hint of snow on these trees. And if you notice, I'm leaving a lot of spaces because it is just a hint. Leave a lot of spacing. See all these spaces in here? Leave it. Leave it, leave it. Leave it, leave it, leave it. And if you notice, I didn't even grab any more paint. I didn't even grab any more paint. No, I did not. And if you went a little happy, and it's looking a little it's looking a little like, oh my goodness, way too much white, you can just take your brush and grab some dark blue. And dab your dark blue back in. So if you went a little happy, and it's a little too much going on, you can just grab the blue and go back in. Okay, so it's your trees, it's your forest, it's how snowy you want it to be. Make sure you're dabbing lightly and you're leaving space. You don't want to cover up all that dark. And you don't want to cover up the peach peeking from behind. And then you could just very simply just sweep if you want to. The bottom. Alright, so look, very light, just here and there, here and there, here, there, and everywhere. Leave spaces. And then you could just do a simple sweep at the bottom. And just like that, you have snow on your forest. Just like that. Don't clean your brush because we're going to put in our two big trees now. We're going to put in our two big trees right above our little hump. So, with that same brush, grab your blue. Grab the smallest amount of white. Mash it all in there. Your trees are right in this area. Okay, so they're by this hill. And you're going to start above your tree line up here. And just take your finger, like pick a spot for yourself and pull it down. Are you running into your cabin? Are you running into like the hill? Like just pull your finger down. Make sure you're starting in a good spot. And you're just going to push in a point like that and come out a little bit. And it's going to be fluffy looking like a tree, see? And then you want to do the same thing right next to it, maybe a little shorter. Maybe his friend is a little shorter. Okay? So this is a dark, dark, dark color. Blue and black if you want. Tiniest bit of white. Dark, dark, dark color. Once you have those, you're going to come out from that center, leave those spaces there, do another triangle. And then you come down and you do another triangle. And you come down and you do another triangle. Then you come down and you do another triangle. So it's just triangles stacked on top of each other. Fluffy triangles. And that's all. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nice and simple, nice and soft. Once we're done doing all this, we get to the details, guys, the fun stuff. Right? So once you have these trees mapped in with your dark color, it's going to be the fun stuff. Right? Then you want to do the same thing with the little guy, the little friend back here. The little friend back here. You're just going to make triangles. And it's okay if they overlap a little bit. You just got to pick who's the winner is. Who's in front of the other guy. And if you noticed, I made my paint a little darker so I can see what's going on. I can see what's going on. And you're just going to make fluffy triangles. That's all you're doing. Fluffy triangles. Magna, is your mom handling the fluffy triangles okay? I hope she is. I hope she is. So I made the short guy a little darker so I can see him in front of the other tree. All I did was make him darker. I added black to my paint. That's all I did. Bam! So you guys are ready to put the details on this painting. So put your brushes in the water. Give yourselves a round of applause. Woo woo! I did it! I did it! I made a forest. I made a cabin. I made a lake. I made trees. I made a meadow. I'm so amazing. Yes! Good, Magna. I'm glad she's doing good. I know you're the expert in that house, so I love you, Priya. It's okay. I'm going to take a little break. So I'm going to give everybody some time to catch up on all these pieces. If you need me to repeat anything, let me know. I'd be more than happy to. Once you have all of this in, now we're just going to work on the details, guys. That's all we have left is the details. So how amazing is that? You guys are amazing. You're doing great. Take yourselves a little break. Pour yourself another drink. And when I come back, you're going to do all the details. So I know everyone's super quiet. You're all hyper-focused. I love it. I love it. This whole feed is super quiet. I feel like I'm talking to myself, but that's nothing new. I'm usually talking to myself. I'm usually talking to myself. Or Butters. I talk to him. Got my, I told you I was addicted to seltzer. So, okay, so I'm going to pour myself some clean white. because we're going to be adding some snow. And everybody, give me a thumbs up, hearts, let me know you're ready. Let me know we're good to go with the details. I don't want to turn around and get you stressed out, so just give me all some feedback that you are good to go, and we'll put all the beautiful little details in this painting, and we'll be all set. So, Ray and Jay, Bonsari, Anchi. How's Anchi doing? We have Rachel and Ashley, Lise and Terry and Isabel, Linda. Linda's here with Jen. I hope Jen figured it all out, Linda. Shamalia's good. Yay! Shamalia's good. Dawn the Creeper. Yenny in the house. Debbie, our first timer. How you doing, love? Thumbs up. All right, Ray and Jay. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, we're going to take out Mini-Me. How's everybody else? You can just heart me, spam me. Ray's all done. Good, good. Debbie's doing good. All right, glad to hear it. All right, all right, all right. All right, we're doing good. Good times. Okay, so the brush you're going to get ready is your smaller brushes, all right? So make sure they're in the water. You're scroll tap dabbing them. I'm going to be using a Mini-Me. So he looks just like Big Boy, except he's small. I love it. Winter Peach, we need the sunglasses out because it is bright. So this brush we're using next, okay? And I want you guys to practice your ziggy zaggy zoom. You're going to go like this with your brush. So you're going to do horizontal ziggy zaggy zooms with it. Ziggy zaggy zoom, just like this. And you're gonna grab that dark blue that you have going on, and that dark gray or whatever you have going on there, that dark bluish whatever color that's on your palette already. And you're gonna put this on your smaller brush, and we're gonna do the waterline here. So it's very simple, ziggy zaggy zoom, back and forth. So start up over here. And you're going to ziggy zaggy zoom. You're going to ziggy zaggy zoom. And this is a small brush, so you're going to have to keep refilling it. You're going to have to keep refilling it. And we're going to ziggy zaggy zoom. See that? We're going to ziggy zaggy zoom. A little up, a little down. Don't make it all even. I know you control freaks want everything evened and lined up. Don't do that. Don't do that, control freaks. So, ziggy zaggy zoom. And then when you get to where your peach is, same thing. Except now you're pulling downwards. So you're still going straight across with your zigzags, but you're moving down. So you're still going like this, straight across, but you're moving your hand down. And when you get to here, you want to skip over the hill. Alright, so when you get to your hill, skip over it. So I'm to the hill, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. You get to that little hill that we made, you're going to stop. And you're going to come over here to where the hill hits the water right there and start over. So you're still going like this, in and out to your land and your water. Except you're moving your hand down along the line of where those two meet. Okay? And just like that, you guys made a lake. You guys are so powerful in your world. So powerful. You just made a lake. Just like Mother Nature. So powerful. so powerful. All right, you're going to grab your fluffy. You're going to grab your fluffy. Swirl, tap, tap, fluffy. Fluffy in the house. That's right. Fluffy. Whoop. Swirl, tap, tap, fluffy. You're going to grab that clean white. You're going to smush it onto your palette. You're going to come up over here. Light, 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 light touch. What kind of touch? Light, light, light touch. Extremely light touch. Make sure it's not globby paint. Just a little bit smushed in. Extremely light touch. And you're going to make swirls. You're going to make swirls. Very light touch. And notice not a lot of paint. I am just pushing around in a circular motion that little bit of paint I just grabbed. And you can have your smoke as big or small as you want it. But there is your smoke from the cabin chimney. Then you're going to take that same brush, grab white paint, a little more paint this time, a little more paint, and when your cabin meets the snow, you're going to push in a little hill there. Cover up that edge. Cover up that edge that we didn't get straight. I got you, Debbie. I got you. So just cover up that edge with the fluffy brush. Nice, fluffy, fallen snow. Nice, fluffy, fallen snow. And if you want to push it around on the bottom a little, go right ahead. You push that around a little bit. Okay, and then you're going to grab that same brush with that same white, smash it in there, and we're going to do the snow on our trees. So, this guy wins. He is in front of this one. Alright? So let me move my camera so you can see just the trees. Just the trees. So this guy's in front of that one. So we're going to push snow on the tip of this one. Again, leave spaces, leave some dark. Light, light, light touch. Okay? So on the edge of each triangle, you're going to smush snow. But go around this one, alright? Leave that spot alone. And you're just going to push snow around. Leaving spaces, leaving that dark coming through. If you don't leave that dark coming through, it's not going to look right. It's not going to look right. Okay, so there is our one tree. Very small amount of paint pushed into our brush. If you notice, I didn't even refill my brush during that whole thing. I didn't even refill my brush till just now. Till just now. Okay, now we're going to take our brush again. We're going to go with this guy. I'm going to add the smallest amount of blue. I don't even know if you can see that. It's like the smallest, like you can't even tell it's there blue. Now this tree wins, so he goes in front. He's my winner. He's the friend that's beating him. So he goes in front. He goes in front of the other guy. He's in front of the other guy. He wins. He wins. He's the winner. So next Tuesday, I'm going to do how-to of trees, alright? So you guys are going to learn how to do these trees like awesome. You're doing them awesome tonight. I already know you are. If you went a little too happy, I went a little too happy. See how it's mostly just gray and not like looking like snow? So if you go a little too happy, like I said, you can just push in those dark pieces again. So if you went a little too happy, it's okay. Just put the darker color on your brush and push those in there again. It happens to the best of us. I get a little happy with my snow and then I cover up all the good dark stuff underneath. So that's okay. It happens. You will get there, Isabella, and I got you. We're going to totally take care of that. Right now, you're just going to just remember your triangle and try not to lose your dark when you put the lighter on it. Just try not to lose your dark. If you lose your dark, put it back in. Put it back in. That's all. Trees take practice. That's why we're doing a practice Tuesday with them. They do take practice. We're not going to just pick up a brush and be able to paint a tree. I mean, if you can, you're amazing, and I'm totally jealous. So, all right, once you're done with that, swirl, tap, dab this brush. Swirl, tap, dab this brush. And we're going to grab our white with the peach that was in it and everything else. So, it's a little bit of yellow, a little bit of red, a lot of white. A lot of white. All right, mash it in. Mash it into our brush. A little bit of paint. I love it. You're doing awesome. Little bit of paint. And you're going to come in here. A lot of white. And remember how we brushed this over? This white back here like 100 steps ago? You're going to come in and do the same thing to your front snow, except with the peach being in your brush a little bit. So you're going to get that hill in better. Nice and light and fluffy. A lot of white. A lot of white. Just a hint of peach. And don't cover the whole thing. Leave some of that darker peach coming through. A lot of white. Little bit of the peach color. Light touch. And you're just going to sweep this snow in here. And leave some of that peach coming through, the darker peach that we did before. Right? And don't forget your hill. Don't forget the hill right there. There's your hill. Okay, don't forget your little hill. Don't forget the little hill. We want the little hill because it just makes it look like it's snow that's just falling in and making all these amazing things happen. Making all these amazing things happen here. And if you want to just grab some plain white and make some lighter spots, go right ahead. Just a little bit amount of paint and we're just smushing it around. That's what we're doing. We're just smushing it around. We're very technical here in our family. We smush stuff, spread stuff, zigzag stuff. We get globs of paint on ourselves. We do all sorts of things in this family. We do all sorts of things in this family. Okay. So there's some details to work on, and then I want you to get out the bigger boy. We're going to put the snow on our roof. We're going to get the snow on our roof. You guys are so good. You're doing so good. I'm so proud of all of you. We got everybody sticking it out. Some people disappeared on the break. They're like, oh, I'm done painting for now. I'll watch the replay later, which is fine. The replays are always available. Okay, so no worries there. If you're like, oh my God, I can't do anymore, that's okay. I don't mind. You can always just remember where you stopped and restart it at some other time. And but those of you hanging tough with me, I love you so much. You warm my heart. I love doing this with you guys. I love Friday night, party night. Got the music going. We got the paint flying. Everything's going awesome. So, welcome to the fam, everybody. If it's your first time painting with me, if you're coming back for more torture, that's awesome. Love it. Love it. I like it a lot. So swirl, tap, dab, that big boy. Lisa's still in the house. Hi, love. So I grabbed my seltzer. If you don't like water, this is a great way to get your water intake. So I drink a lot of seltzer now because I used to drink way too much soda. Like way too much. Ashley, it's okay. Everybody can stay focused. Tuesdays at 7 are How-To Tuesdays. I started it last week, and it's all about a certain subject. So last week we did clouds. This Tuesday we're going to do, I believe trees is next, and then after that we're going to do water. So, and then after that I think is going to be mountains. So it's How-To Tuesdays. You'll see a pretty picture, like an actual photo on the events. You guys want a little hint? Those photos you see on the events for my how-tos of the water and the trees, those are photos I took. I dabble. Because everybody has a camera now. Why not, right? Why not? So you'll see a photo of something going on. And that's okay. That's alright if your trees aren't as good as mine. Guys, I've been painting a very long time. So, no worries there. So you're going to swirl, tap, dab your big boy. And I want you to grab just your white, just on the tip of your brush, guys. Awesome, Ashley. I'm here for you. Whatever you guys need, I got you. I got you. So just on the tip of your brush, okay? Your clean white paint. And then brush off the edge. Don't have it all globby. A little bit. You're going to come to the top of your cabin. You're going to come to the top of your cabin. And you're just going to pull down. Use the flat of that brush. And then give a little flick when you get to the bottom. Pull down, flick. Pull down, flick. Okay, little bit of paint. Line up with the top of your cabin. And flick. If you have a hard time lining up, sometimes a little wiggle helps you. And flick. Pull and flick, pull and flick. You got that right, Jay? Pull and flick. Pull and flick. Use the flat of that brush. That's why we like the flat brush. It helps us. It helps us. Helps us a lot. Pull and flick. Very little paint on my brush. If you notice, I'm refilling my brush after about 3-4 swipes. Pull and flick. Pull and flick. Go around your chimney. Pull and flick. Go around that chimney. Pull and flick. Pull and flick. Pull and flick.
YouTube Music Premium is dedicated
pull and flick.
During your dinner party with friends and family, on long drives without a signal. And when your phone's
pull and flick. Anybody else make funny faces when they paint? I make a duck face. You see it sometimes in the other videos because my head is in the shot. And I go like this. And make a duck face. Any of you make a funny face while you're painting?
Dedicated to you. Try one month free.
I make a duck face. That's what I do. If you want to get a little brighter white, you can go right back over what you did and just flick from the top. Just flick from the top. So if you want a little brighter white on the top, just flick from the top. That's all. And there's white on our porch in between our posts. So just wiggle yourself in a little white in between the posts. Just wiggling. I'm just wiggling. Just wiggling, that's all I'm doing. And then you want to grab a little bit of that peach you got going on. See? See the peach? See how little bit of paint I have on my brush? Even the white, look. Hardly any. The peach, hardly any. Wipe it off on the sides, guys. I'm going to go back into my snow on the roof. And I'm going to flick in some peach on top of it. Like that beautiful sky is reflecting off the cabin. I'm just pulling and flicking, pulling and flicking, pulling and flicking. Okay, so I just put a little peach on that snow. Like this beautiful sky is reflecting off of it. No yellow snow. No yellow snow, guys. No yellow snow. And say goodbye to big boys. Say goodbye forever. This is why I paint. I can't sing. We're done with this guy. We're done with him. He's out of here. Out of here, big boy. Out of here, big boy. All right. So you're going to grab your mini-me. Oh, actually, wrong. Scratch that. Grab your Tiny. Tiny in the house. Here he comes. See how small he is? He's for our details. Tiny is in the house. Tiny is in the house. Now, if your black paint got goopy, or if you don't have black, your dark green, whatever dark color you have, dark color, okay? If it got goopy, put some water on Tiny, put it towards your paint, and give it a little swirl around. Make sure your paint is nice and loose and thin. Nice and loose and thin, okay? So a little bit of water on the brush, swirl it around, then wipe your brush off, go back in, make sure there's a point on your brush. You always want to check your brush, no globs. Make sure there's a point. And in your trees back here, you're going to give just a hint of trunks. So your forest back here, you're just going to put some lines in to give the hint of trunks are back in there somewhere. And then if you want to do a little diagonal one, you can. So you're just going to give the hint of trunks being back in this forest somewhere. Just a hint. Because we're not going to see them all. They're really far away. So, and leave spaces. Leave some spaces because there's branches in front of it. So we're just giving a hint. Just a hint. Just a little, hey, hey. There's trunks in here. And if you want to flick a few sideways in, go ahead, go for it. Whatever, it's your forest. So all these friends are hanging out here. They're all having a party together like we are. And you just want to give a little hint of twigs going on. Just a little hint. Now you're going to go to your trees over here. And we're going to do the same thing. So if you have brown, great. If you don't have brown, you could use black. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use black because I don't feel like mixing brown. How do you like that? I'm allowed to do that. You're going to come over to your tree. So let's use the guy hiding in the back, okay? And now you can hold it like a pencil and you could press. Hold it like a pencil and you could press. Okay, so you're going to go down the center. And then you skip over your snowy parts, go down the center. Okay, skip over some snowy parts, go down the center. Down the center. Then we hit the bottom of our tree. So that one can be a little thicker. And then you're just going to do a little scribble. Because that's going to be a shadow under there. That's going to be a shadow under there. Alright, wipe the brush off because it probably got globby. Wipe it off. Always make sure your brush is nice and clean. Grab that black. We're going to go over to his buddy here. His little friend we got going on here, right? Bob Ross style. Holding it like a pencil. I'm going to put a little tiny hint of a one there. Then I'm going to go down. Down. Another one there. Another one there. When you get to the bottom, you can make this a little thicker. And then put the shadow. Put in the shadow. Just a couple zigzag zoos back and forth. Okay, add your little shadow in there. Swirl, tap, dab your tiny. You want to grab the smallest amount of white paint. And you're going to go back in and you're going to put just a little white on these, like snow got on them. Okay, and your white, since this is wet, should blend in and not be like blasting you in the face. Okay, up here, same thing to our friend. Okay, and that could blend into the paint you just had on there. You don't need it blasting you in the face. You just want a hint. You just want a hint. I went a little too happy with that one. So, if you notice, I just covered it right back up again. So just a hint. That's all. That's all. Alright, so doing that, I smushed onto my canvas, so that's where my little twigs are going to go. Again, you just want to make sure you have thin paint. You can grab your black, your blue, your white, your brown, your green, whatever color you want your twigs to be. You put your hand on your canvas and you do a little flick. Like these little twigs are sticking out of the snow. So, wherever you want them to be. I'm just doing little flicks in every direction. And you can have them any color you want. If you want them brown, if you want them black. And I just grab some white to get some lighter blue ones in there. Little flicks. Little flicks. Flick, flick, flick. Flick, flick, flick. Okay, and you can have them anywhere you want them to be. So, say there's another patch over here going right off of the canvas. There it is. There it is. See? And I'm just grabbing different colors with my brush and doing little flicks. And they're arching and going different directions because they're poking out of the snow. And I'm just wiping off my brush. I'm not cleaning it. I'm just wiping it off and then grabbing another color. I'm just wiping it off so the globs are gone. And then grabbing another color. That's all I'm doing. And then over here was like a little bushy thing. Right? Over here was a little bushy thing. So that's just longer. That's longer pieces. That's all that is. Pull up and flick. Pull up and flick. Like maybe the people who live in our cabin decided to do a little gardening. And they have a little plant out here that's, you know, hanging out. And he doesn't have any flowers in the winter. But he's still poking. You know, in the spring, maybe it's this beautiful plant for them. Maybe. All right, so I have literally 2 things to show you. Well, 3. Really, not much. And then you could put your details in your cabin. All the door and the windows is just squares, guys. They're just squares and white in the windows. So I know you guys can make squares in here and do your doors and your windows. I have the fullest confidence in you to be able to add that to your cabin. So that's going to be on your own. And the only thing we have left to do is our icicles and our water lines. And then the shadow under the plants. Right? So you're going to swirl, tap, dab, tiny. And then we're done. We did it. Right? So, you're going to swirl, tap, dab your tiny. And you're going to grab just your white paint. You're going to make sure your white is nice and not goopy, okay? So, again, if you need to do the little water trick, go for it.
Only on YouTube.
Go for it. Roll your brush around in there. Make sure you have a nice point. No globs. You're going to come up to here. And you can add these anywhere you want. And they're the icicles. So you literally just go from your cabin and pull down. And you can make long ones. You can make short ones. Whatever kind of icicles you want. So that was put in with tiny. And I put a little patch of snow. I'm just wiggling that in. And you can do a flick. You can do a line and a flick. Whatever your little heart desires. To make your icicles. And you can put them anywhere you want. Anywhere you want. So I put a little snow on the roof going sideways. Then I just dropped some icicles from it. So it is up to you. And if you don't want the icicles, don't do the icicles. And with the white on your brush, you're going to do that zig-a-zag-a-zoom. You're going to zigzag zoom. Now straight across. Everything is straight across. Okay? See how I'm zigzagging zooming my hand, but it's staying straight across. And you're going to do your little water lines. Follow along your coast here. Everything is straight across. Straight across. Straight across. Zigzag zooming straight across. Zigzag zooming straight across. That's what we're doing. Just zigzaggy zoom. Ziggy zaggy zooming. And if you want to add a few out in the middle, like maybe a fish was cold and he jumped, made the water move, that's up to you. Now I'm going to wipe off my brush. I'm going to grab that blue. I'm going to come over to where my twigs are. And I'm going to zigzag zoom a shadow in there. Under my twigs. Zigzag a zoom a shadow under there. And that's it. So, I'm going to leave the details for you guys. I don't really have anything left else to show you. I'm sure you can make a square. And I just want to say you all warm my heart. The replays are always available. It's always free to watch. Gratuities are appreciated. I will post that in the link. Thank you so much, Bonsari and little Anshi. Thank you. And Rachel and Ashley, you're on point. And I can't wait to see you again. Lisa from Canada, Tari, and Ray and Jay in the house. And we have Isabel, Linda, Janet, Debbie, our first timer. Good looks. And Magna, and of course Priya. Hi guys. Shamalia, Dawn, and Yenny. Notice I was using my notes. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And you're all amazing. And just remember the golden rule, to have fun and go create. Okay? And everybody watching on the replay, thank you so much for joining me, and hope to see you again real soon. You guys are awesome. Alright, so if you guys need anything repeated or shown to you, let me know. I'll be more than happy to. I know I just whipped through those details lickety-split there, but some of you are fast, some of you are slow. You are so welcome, Isabel. Hi, Penny. Penny was a creeper. Here she is now. Good stuff. Isabel, you are so welcome. Shamalia, you are so welcome. And Bonsari. Lisa, good night. Hope you feel better, love. Ashley, of course you are welcome, baby. Oh, I'm glad yours looks so good. Oh, so there is a spot on the event page to share your creations. Make sure you share them there. Oh, really? Oh, well, good. I hope you come back for more torture, Shamalia. Welcome to the family, guys. Debbie, you are so welcome. Be happy and proud of what you painted as your first time painting. I'm sure you did amazing. Okay? So be proud. As long as you had fun, that's all that counts. And so all of you first timers with me tonight, I hope you had an amazing time and you had a fun time, and I hope you'll be back. Oh, nice. I'm in Tom's River, Shamalia, so you're up north from me. You're probably closer to Megna. Megna's in northern New Jersey somewhere. I have no idea where. I forget. She's told me 100 times and I keep forgetting. And all my Canadians, we're international, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, I will pop on the original so you can see the windows and doors with the original. Let's take this bad boy down. And then those of you doing windows and doors on your cabin, I'll pop on the original and you can see those. Maryland, nice, nice, Penny. I had somebody painting with me from Maryland. So this way, if you need to see the doors and the windows, you guys got it. Because I have faith you guys can draw some rectangles with white squares. I do. I really, really, really do. I think Ray and Jay can handle doing that too. So let me just close up. Here we go. You can see all the details in there. And you'll be all set. All set. I like Maryland. Maryland is beautiful. Aw, thanks, Ashley. You are too. Thank you so much for that. I love that all you guys join me. And that we're one big happy family here. Nothing but positivity. Nothing but good vibes. Everybody's all at different levels. Some have painted, some haven't. And we all just have a good time. So I'm really happy about that. So next Tuesday, guys, it's going to be practice How-To Tuesday. We're going to do trees. You're going to be able to paint every type of tree you could ever think of. I got you guys. We're going to do birches. We're going to do pines. We're going to do winter ones. We're going to do ones in the spring, the fall. All sorts of trees. Trees, 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 trees. Oh, I forgot my little sign. My friend got me a sign for the gratuities. Isn't that the cutest thing you ever seen? Bye, Magna. Bye, sweetheart. See you next time. You happy about that, Penny? You happy about learning about trees, 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 trees? Bye, Shamalia. I can't get the light to work. Oh, well. There it is. Bye, Magna. Bye, Priya. Don't forget to post your paintings. Thank you, Ray and Jay. Thanks so much for joining me. It was a blast. You guys are awesome. Love you. And Jay, if Ray wants to talk math and you're not feeling it, just tell him to message me. Yes, you guys, if you're ever painting anything or trying to get yourself some supplies or whatever, if you have any questions art related, feel free to message me. I'll answer you. I have no problem doing that. So any questions, replay watchers, anybody doing anything, just feel free to message me through the Facebook page and I will try to help you out. You gotta watch us math heads. We love math. Yep, so now you have another math geek, Ray. I got you. Oh, and if anybody Au revoir, Ray and Jay. Thank you so much. Hope to see you again. Thanks. So if you guys ever need supplies, you want a one-stop shop to be able to paint with me, I do have painting kits available. All the details are posted on the event page, so feel free to hook yourselves up. It has everything you need that's going to last you a long time through a lot of painting sessions. So we're going to give it a few more minutes. I'm probably going to stay on for about 4 more minutes. So this way, if you have any questions or anything you need to see or need something repeated, let me know. And I can hook you up. We'll keep doing all our sad goodbyes. I hope everybody had fun, because that is the point. And I will see you all next time, which is next Friday. And How To Tuesdays. Bye, everybody. Have a great night. Have fun. Go create. Mwah. You warm my heart. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Tuesdays at 7, Fridays at 7, always free. Replays always free. Gratuities appreciated. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. Okay? Thank you.